Music that's on the cutting edge of fashion until ordinary people start listening to it. Radio Broker.
I don't know, I guess my motto is if you don't get it, the joke's on you, but sometimes I'm not sure if I get it, you know? If you aren't from Broker, you don't understand Broker. And by that I mean, of course, if you moved here recently and are some Johnny-come-lately hipster with a trust fund and a pair of women's jeans and an ironic coke habit, you definitely don't know Broker. Or do you? Oh, what do I care? This is Radio Broker, music that exemplifies the vibe of the only borough that matters, where people roll their own cigarettes and the only reason we would ever go to a bean machine is to sit outside and camp on their free Wi-Fi, where you load your own MP3 player with all vinyl because it just sounds better. My God, if I wasn't so jaded, I might sound desperate, or vice versa. You decide, I'll pout over here. Tired of fucking time. Tired of time. Wow. Oh, when don't you wanna take the cold? Oh, I know. Well, I wanna take If you actually go to sleep on Friday nights, this station may not be for you. It's Radio Broker, where we're still drinking when the sun comes up. Typically at an exclusive after party where everyone just sits around looking moody and very ironic. You know the type. That's what broker style is all about. We don't hang out with breeders. We're hopelessly single. We're dysfunctional, but in a good way. At least that's what my analyst said before he asked me out.
turn back, you're gonna find me alive in Disneyland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You made your money on a Friday night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who kicked you out once out of sight? Algonquins, yesterday's borough. We will keep our asymmetrical haircuts and androgynous ways right here in Broker.
Hey, it's tough living in Broker, drinking working class beer brewed in the Midwest out of cans. Broker is like an artist collective. And it's hard to always look like you just came off a heroin binge, but really you have a $100 haircut and designer jeans. I'm so self-conscious, sometimes I wonder, what's me and what's my reflection? Broker, and we are going to OD, man. OD on irony, OD on insecurity. Do you think we actually care about you? We're wrapped up in our own little microculture. Honestly, I just might be too cool to watch TV. I'm certainly too cool to tell you anything. Radio Broker, taking things electro, taking things dance rock. Maybe you should just turn the dial and listen to Liberty Rock Radio. We don't want any posers here, only people that listen to independent artists and buy your clothes at a thrift shop even though you got a trust fund. Real people just like me. Do you feel my pain? I'm so very middle class even though I pretend to be a bohemian. Luckily, I'm also very self-aware.
Sounds from the borough. That's so hip. It's Broker.
terrible being middle class and white. That's why I don't give to charity. It's an ironical kind of miserliness you could not possibly hope to understand. These people want you to hate them. I certainly hate myself in an ironical sense with a flattering photograph on my blog.
1, 2, 3, here we go. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Trash people, no sex, a band rama now. Ben Rama, trash people, no sex, a band rama. Ben Rama, he's trash people, no sex, a band rama now. Ben Rama, trash people, no sex, a band nah. Sex, a band rama now. One liner, big liner. No sex, a band rama. Fat trucker, cheap sucker. No sex, a band rama now. Cheap faker, cheap faker. Looking like a poor man's off the baker now. Cheap faker, looking like a poor man's off the baker now. Ben Rama, big time lover, try to snatch a kitty off his girlfriend's mother. We gotta freeze him out now, we gotta freeze him out. Oh, come on, let's go. Gotta freeze him up. I said I 1, 2, 3, freeze. Here's one of life's great ironies. On the one hand, all my friends joined social networking sites. On the other hand, they're too cool to ask anyone to be their friends.
Meanwhile, on the third hand, I don't like any of them anyway, and that's society, or at least how we see it.
I said, honey, if you ever died, I'd be mortified for 45. Sweetheart, if our worlds collide, we both be bruised inside. I am the muscle between your legs, I am the air keeping you alive. When we sleep under the street lights, hoping tonight will be the night. I said, baby, all the love you give, broken bones and cartilage. We're walking through the dark tonight, looking out for the lights. Feel the shimmers of the earthquake, breathing animals that keep you awake. Feeling at one with the fallen soul, more than anybody cares to know. I don't have enough to last me through, no amount of faith will do. Oh, we're broken but we fit together. You are the glue between my parts. I am the silent assassin, I am the silent assassin. You are the star in your own game show, more than anybody cares to know. This is not a test of faith. 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 This is not a test bicycle from the 1970s is your idea of cool. Welcome to Radio Broker.
We're angry and we can't admit it, so we just sit in a corner and pout, and occasionally we let off missiles. My God, I think some of my peers will end up in the government.
What you want when you drop your niggas to the floor. And you rub. You're walking up to me like we is together, but we ain't. No, we ain't. Little pony, little pony, little pony, little pony. Is a cup of me and not you, little pony. And you rub and you rub.
Okay, the irony is starting to wear a little thin. It was funny for a while, but now it's just wearing a little too thin. Ironic hair I could take, but the ironic presidency, that's wearing thin.
Town. I'm gonna wind up the world. Radio broker. If you're wearing women's jeans, you snorted coke and kissed another man, you belong in Radio Broker.
Hey, we're trying to keep it real here. And by that I mean we are trying to keep it good and honest and fake. Listen, it could be worse. We could start interviewing porn stars on the show every morning like every other radio station. I never understood that. Who gets off on listening to a porn star talk about what they do in their spare time? That's what Americans want to talk about? That's the high point of our lives? Welcome to Radio Broker, the stain on the smiles, the teeth whitened sycophants and Algonquin who thought they had our culture all figured out. Like every generation, we're feeling a little too proud of ourselves. Have we gotten it all figured out? No, but we've got moody looks on our faces and lack proper sleep. That's enough for now. Man, I can pout with the best of them.
Traveling gone and lost again. My best and only friend. We've gone and lost again. So she goes, 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 she goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. She goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
Somebody caught you smiling, and it wasn't ironic. Radio broker.
TV's like a bug zapper. It serves a purpose from a distance, but you get too close to the blue light and next thing you know, you're laying around on the ground, fried out, wondering why you can't move. Get out and see some shows, man. See some live music. Turn off the TV. But I have to say I do like the new season of the Republican Space Rangers.
She's in front of me in the first row. She's got blue eyes and she always says no. She is in love, but not with me. I send her notes, but she doesn't reply. She seems to think I always get high. She is in love, but not with me. She's in love with the teacher. Oh, oh, oh. She's in love with the teacher and not with me. Our teacher is 20 years old. Nice body, or so I've been told. She is in love, but not with me. He's so cool, he is the man. He even plays in a rock and roll band. She is in love, but not with me. She's in love with the teacher. Oh, oh, oh. She's in love with the teacher and not with me. She's in love with the teacher. Oh, oh, oh. She's in love with the teacher and not with me. I'm just a kid, I'm only 16. Kinda chubby, you know what I mean. She is in love, but not with me.
about rock being dead, but it's quite clear what is dead. And maybe it's irony or cultural hegemony or our 401ks. Why save money when some asshole in a suit has already spent it and got a government bailout? Hey man, think of me when you're throwing up a $10,000 bottle of wine over the side of your yacht I helped pay for. Wow, look at the internet frothing at the mouth on every subject, calling our generation abject and cynical, dependent on a technological fantasy land that fuels our disdain, lacking a work ethic, instead retreating into a silicon box where our friends are just a list of strangers on a social networking page. Well, maybe we'd be more eager to show that great American work ethic and not be called millennials if the people we see working 8 a.m. to midnight weren't decapitating our democracy and evaporating our financial futures. Oh, these energy drinks are making me angry. Maybe we should all do some yoga, scowl at our high school reunion notices, and listen to some music.
You're an artist. Although you can't quite be bothered to make any art, you belong in Broker.
Broker, bringing you the hottest music from the scene that will never die, the movement that will never die, the reason Broker became cool, being a hipster, being in the know, being ironic, being ironically in the know. I know everything, okay? And that's why I'm so fucking bored. Wave my flame jacket to the vultures on the avenue. Aims out, highest projects low. I know the devil has got you too. But if you got me like he got you, then my girl, you got to shake it. He got his things I think I'm a little bit more than bored by the people on the subways in this city that think we need a 1980s breakdance show while in transit. Remember when our movies had hope? Hope that a breakdancing competition could save our community center? Now when people want to try and make a difference, they make self-indulgent documentaries that nobody sees.
You're not a hipster. You were the first person to wear
tight jeans
and an ironic t-shirt. You don't care. You're over that. Radio broker.
We're playing some great music you may not know about. Or maybe you do and you're scowling at the radio with a holier-than-thou attitude. That's the burden of being a cultural visionary, isn't it? You've discovered every cultural trend except Friends. Lighten up. Life is supposed to be fun. The dark ages are over. Smile at a stranger. You just might get laid.
Get ready to die. Get ready to die. Get ready to die. Get ready to die. I'm alone
Hey, it's weird how age doesn't make a difference in this town. Hell, 100 years ago, teenagers were getting married. These days, it's like a last resort, a resort where everybody is old, hanging out by the pool, listening to bad rock from 25 years ago, overeating but procreating, so their kids are teenagers when they're in adult diapers.
one. Telling you, you've got a trust fund. Radio broker. Be jaded.
Take a run in this city, get outside and run the bridges, get a little air. How great to live in a city where everyone ignores you and would kill you without hesitation. Really brings out the love in a town. Come on, try a little harder, Liberty City. Don't be such a victim until, of course, you are one. And in that case, sue. the economy falling apart, maybe a few of you will have to spend a little less time making your hair look consciously disheveled, your expensive jeans appear synthetically worn before use, and actually live like a person that has to make ends meet. Won't that be gritty? Oh, really? Who cares?
sex run dry. You command time like a fucked up lie. You can have my sex run dry. You are dreaming, nobody around. You are hazy, a gun with a big sound. Tears of sweat dangling from your forehead. time, like a fucked up lie. You can have my sex runs dry. Sex runs We're not hipsters. We just like this stuff. Radio broker.
Is it just me, or have elections started to feel like Christmas? No, not that you get something you absolutely don't want and you have to smile and pretend you give a shit. It's that elections are year-round now. The networks count down to them and have to remind you how many days, just like Christmas, and you're tired of both before it even begins. How about no political signs or Christmas ads and coverage until a month before? Wouldn't that be relaxing?
My body language says I'm not can show you my dream, and I'm bleeding me, but you must save for me the time of burning me.
I love it when friends come to visit and they ride around on those buses holding their video cameras up in the air. Who goes home and watches all this crap? Does everything in life need to be documented? Face it, we live in a disposable culture, and that's what this station is all about, I think.
Tell your dad, and that's our little secret, and I'm willing to keep it. I really wanna freak, I'm willing to learn if you're willing to teach it. Look, you can't touch, slow down, girl, shh, don't rush. I know what's up, let me get your number, I'll call you up. It's neither here nor there, so I really don't care. What I really wanna know is, oh, won't you dance with me, girl? Just dance, girl. Yeah, I'm down for that. Cause I'm a rock star, I'm in the back of the bar with the girls in their bras, dancing on tables, partying hard. See the chick with the tattooed arms? Yeah, she's with me. She's so OG. What she really wants to know is, oh, won't you dance with me, girl? Just dance, girl. Just dance, girl. Just dance, girl. Won't you dance with me, girl? I'm dancing, girl.
Radio broker. It's like that guilty cigarette after yoga. How can a generation be so equally dedicated to a healthy lifestyle and an early death?